Welcome to the Rob and Kale Show. Rob Sanders
His own mother slapped the stork that delivered him.
and Kale Hall.
Doesn't deserve to be in this business. He deserves to have been blackballed.
The Rob and Kale Podcast.
And welcome into the Rob and Kale Podcast. My name is Rob Sanders. I have a podcast partner. I have no clue where the hell he's at. He's in some room with a video going behind him, a game going behind him. He's in Asheville. He's in Asheville. Let's go up to Asheville and welcome in Carolina Jackpot. What's up, buddy?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, man. You ready to pick some games and all that other good shit tonight?
Let's rock it and roll it.
All right, let's thank Callaway's Bar and Grill, Callaway'sBarandGrill.com. Live show coming up on Black Friday. Come out and say hello, all that good stuff. Michael Henderson knows absolutely nothing about professional wrestling. The thumbnail is not myself, my wife, or a hooker that is on Jackpot's door. How dare you, Michael Henderson? That is actually the Shockmaster. The Shockmaster. Yeah. Go and check out the Google the Shockmaster. That's what your homework is. Anyway, so there's that. Anyway, Callaway'sBarandGrill.com. Come out and hang out with us. Have some drinks. We're going to do South Carolina Clemson trivia. We're going to pick games, all that good stuff, live on the spot on Black Friday. It's going to be a jam-up good time. And, yeah, it's going to be great. Also, we have from, let's see here, Dennis Wilson, DNC Trucking and Transport, Fireside Chats with Uncle Jackpot. Jackpot, read away.
Great. Let's see here. Sucks to be a Gamecock. We're all happy over a win over a flu-ridden Florida team. We were an underdog to Mizzou. We're an absolute shithole. It's November, time for rent to be paid on the Ghetto Stadium at Bluff Road. It forever sucks to be a Gamecock. Go Tigers.
Message courtesy of Dennis Wilson, DNC Trucking and Transport. Dennis is all over.
I changed that up a little bit. The script you wrote, the script you sent me said we are an underdog to Mizzou. I changed it to we were because we are not any longer. That game is in our contest.
In our contest, you are.
Well, according to what is listed right now on ESPN, we are not.
All right. Well, fair enough. I don't want to get into a pissing contest with you over that.
No.
Let's get, we've got our games we're going to pick this weekend. Leading the way, Christian Young's got a pretty big lead on everybody, but he could have a Dan Mullen week. That could happen, right, Jackpot?
It could, I guess. We need somebody to step up here. I mean, I normally heat up about this time of year. And then I heated up probably about a week too late to get him to be able to claim this championship and bring it home again. But hey, somebody can step up. Whoever's in second place there, I can't remember who's in second place in this contest or how far back he is, but I don't know who he's a fan of. But anyway,
we shall see. Let's go ahead and we'll start picking games. Michigan versus Penn State. Michigan is a 2-point favorite. Jackpot, what do you like on that one?
I'm going to go with Penn State at home. I think Penn State at this point, for what it's worth, and I don't know if it's worth a lot, but I think it may be a little bit pissed off. They were left out of the top 25. I think that they'll probably be listening to some of the chatter about that, and it was bullshit. They should have been in the top 25 because they have some good wins and that. But you know that this committee that ranked this team knows nothing about college football. So I'm taking them to beat Michigan at home, with the home field advantage being a huge factor for the Nittany Lions on Saturday. So, yeah, I think they'll cover that.
You know, I'm going to go with Michigan. The more and more I watch, I kind of like Michigan. It's just I think Penn State is kind of, I think they're going to come out not really flat, but I think Michigan will get them. So give me Michigan -2. Mississippi State is at Auburn. The Pirate is getting 4 points going down to Auburn. Which way you going there, Jackpot?
Oh God, I don't know which way to go on this game. Fuck. Fuck it. I'm gonna go with the damn underdog here. I'm gonna take Mississippi State. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, Auburn got their ass whipped last week. Mississippi State went on the road and almost knocked off Arkansas. Should have. I mean, if somebody could kick a chip shot field goal, they would have sent that game to overtime. So I think Mississippi State's pretty decent. Yeah, I'm going to take them to cover this thing. I'm a little upset there.
Yeah, there's that super chat from Megan. Megan says Kendrick's criminal influence on our defense is costing UGA big time. Of course, talking about the UGA player that turned himself in for a rape allegation today. I don't even like talking about that stuff, to be honest. But yeah, hopefully everything gets ironed out and justice is served one way or the other. There you go with that. My pick for that game, I am gonna go. Mississippi State doesn't have a kicker. they're trying, as the Pirate let us know. I'm gonna go with Auburn. Screw it, Auburn at home. Give me Auburn. Bo Nix draws some stuff up there. We'll see what happens. UGA
What's
at
up, Randall?
Tennessee. I'm sorry, UGA at Tennessee. Tennessee is getting 22 points at home. Georgia is a steamroller there, Jackpot. Which way you rolling there, man?
Oh man. You know, I kind of got to go with Georgia. It's Tennessee. I mean, looking at them, who have they played that has a decent defense? I mean, you look at it. So like Pitt,
Alabama. They played Alabama.
Well. I mean, they hadn't looked real good. That's the best defense they played all year, and they got boat raced in that game. Yeah, I know it was close for a while, but it wasn't. They didn't cover the spread, and the next best is like Pitt. It's like Pitt, the Gamecocks, and Kentucky are all clustered right there together, and they they put up plenty of points against those teams, but no one that they played all year compares to what Georgia's going to do to them defensively. I think it all depends on what Georgia is able to do with a dual threat quarterback like Hooker. I hadn't really faced anybody like that this year, so I think Georgia rolls.
I was looking. Hold on, where are my notes on this game? Yeah, Georgia's 6-3 against the spread. Tennessee's 4-5. Man, 22 points seems like a lot of points. And Tennessee's played some pretty good offense, but I'm gonna roll with Georgia too until something happens there. They didn't cover the 39 against Mizzou last week, but you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna roll with Georgia there. We'll see how that goes. All right, next pick, Jackpot. Where is it? There it is. Purdue and Ohio State. Ohio State's -19.
I'm going to take Purdue. I mean, they've looked impressive. I mean, they're ranked now. They've knocked off two ranked teams to get that. I mean, they've upset two. So this is the third time's the charm. So Ohio State shouldn't let them catch them napping. But I just don't know. If Ohio State's that good. This is not the same. They're not as good as they were last year. That's a damn fact. Struggled over Nebraska. Struggled against Penn State, they thought they'd blow these teams out, and they haven't been. I just think that the game will be a little bit closer than that. I think they'll win still, but it'll be like 14, 17 points. I think Purdue covers.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Still about 14 points, I think, is what Ohio State will win by. So give me Purdue. Texas A&M and Ole Miss. Ole Miss is getting a point in Oxford. Wow, this is one of the more interesting SEC games of the week. Which way do you like that one, Jackpot?
I think Texas A&M takes care of business against them. Their defense is just really good, and I was not impressed. Other than outside of the first drive this past Saturday when Ole Miss played Liberty, I mean, they scored like a minute into the game. I remember sending you a text message that this is going to be a blowout, and it wasn't. It was like they only scored like 20 more points after that, forced them into a couple field goals. Didn't look good. Dude, stupid stuff. I mean, Lane Kiffin going for like 4th and 8 or something crazy like that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm all about Texas A&M right now. They're playing some pretty good ball, so I think they cover this one and get the win.
I don't know how healthy Matt Corral is. And I think Texas A&M is just the better team, to be completely honest. So give me A&M, and I think they rolled. I really do. NC State at Wake Forest. NC State is a 3.5-point underdog on the road with the Demon Deeks. Which way you rolling there, Jackpot?
Shit. Wake Forest is a favorite on the road, or
no? They're at home. Oh, hold on. In our contest, let me make sure I got it right here. In our contest, Wake Forest is a 3.5-point favorite at home. The line right now is Wake minus 1.5, but it started out at 3.5.
I'm going to take NC State. First of all, I mean, I don't think Wake Forest has got a huge home field advantage anyway. I think that NC State is good enough defensively just to slow them down enough to keep this ball game really tight. And we've already seen what NC State's, or we've seen what Wake Forest defense looked like last week, especially against the run. Now, I think NC State's going to throw the ball around a little bit more than they're going to run it. We thought at the beginning of the year they were going to be a running team. They're really a passing team. But I don't think Wake Forest is really good at defending that either. So I think this is a really tight game. I wouldn't be surprised to see NC State win it. They impressed me last week going on the road to Florida State. Florida State have been playing a lot better. And NC State just took it to them, won 28-14. Florida State was never really in that football game. So I think NC State comes out with another impressive performance against the Deeks on Saturday and covers that number.
I'm going to go with Wake Forest. I think that that offense, I think they'll win at home. Win by a touchdown. Give me Wake Forest. They play pretty good there. Minus 3.5. Notre Dame
when they kick Clemson's ass next week.
Yeah, we'll see, but they're playing at Death Valley, so.
Oh well, nobody wins there.
Hey, brother! The last time you won there, you want to talk about that? I mean, that was like 2 presidents ago. Shh. What you got?
One.
We got the next game: Notre Dame at Virginia.
What's the line?
The line is Notre Dame minus 6.
Take Virginia.
You like Virginia?
Yeah. They can do some stuff offensively. Notre Dame hasn't really been pressed by anyone with a really decent defense or really decent offense, in a while. So, I think that game's pretty close too. I don't know. Something about them just does not impress me. that much
Notre
about Notre Dame. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because it's fucking Notre Dame, or maybe it's something that really doesn't impress me. But yeah, I think that Notre Dame barely beat fucking Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech sucks. Virginia Tech is way worse than fucking Virginia. At least Virginia can complete a forward pass and run around a little bit. I like the Cavaliers to cover at home.
Yeah, I like the Cavaliers plus 6.5. Virginia's I think an underrated team in that Coastal Division, and I think that this win will get them into the top 25. So
Now their
Virginia
defense is hot doo doo, but I don't really know that Notre Dame is good enough offensively to take advantage of that.
All right, Jackpot. Let's go back to our childhood. Let's our in our youth, Miami and Florida State would play, and this game would mean a lot. Now it's just two shitholes. Florida State is getting 3 points at home. Which way you rolling there, Jackpot?
I'm gonna take the team that seems to have a little bit more momentum right now. I'm gonna roll with Florida State at home.
Okay. Well, Florida State's in at 3-6. I'm going with Miami. I think that they're playing for Diaz's job down there, and it may not matter anyway. But hello, Jaden. I will take Miami and give up the points. So there you go with that.
Would you care to read what you pinned right there, the middle of the screen?
What? Yeah, we should have beaten Alabama too. I don't know,
dude. They lost by 28 points.
Yeah, I just put it up there to see who would like that. But you know, I got nothing. I got nothing on that. So,
God.
Tennessee fans are priceless sometimes. All right, so
the Gamecocks in 2019, we lost to them by like 23, 24 when Ryan Helinski went off and threw for like, I don't know, 350 yards, but we still lost. We should have beaten them though, Rob.
Yeah, you should have.
We should have beaten them, by God.
I'll tell you what, that year that Clemson won 56-7 against South Carolina should have won that game.
We should have.
Carolina Jackpot was telling us it was nothing that Clemson did.
It wasn't anything they did. It wasn't. It was the fact that we weren't playing well. We didn't play well.
Oh, God. Jackpot, I've known you for years now. That may have been the dumbest thing that you've ever said in your existence.
Well.
God damn it. All right, next matchup is the Kale Hall Special. And you know what? We didn't have to go to the fucking WAC or the MAC or
the Big Sky
or the big none of that shit. No, we went right to the SEC. Kentucky at Vanderbilt is the Kale Hall Special this week. Kentucky is giving up 19 to the Commodores. Which way you rolling, Jackpot?
Two doo-doo teams. Vandy's off a bye week.
Yep.
Oh, God. I'm going to go with Kentucky. I think Kentucky will be able to do enough offensively to at least to at least have a margin, at least a 3 touchdown margin. So I think, yeah. I think Kentucky's ready. They're going to halt the skid here. They've lost like 3 games in a row. Then they're probably a little bit angry, a little bit pissed off. When you get one of those neck bearders all angry and fucking pissed off, there's no damn telling what the hell they're going to do. So give me Kentucky.
You know, I'm going to go with Vanderbilt. You know why I'm going with Vanderbilt there, Kale?
Why?
Fuck Kentucky.
Exactly. Fuck those blue bastards. Fuck Kentucky. I'm just doing that just because it's 2 shit teams, and I'm going with Vanderbilt plus 19. Fuck them. Connecticut at Clemson. Clemson is a 38-point favorite over Connecticut. Jackpot, which way are you rolling in this who gives a shit bowl?
I think Clemson will have that covered by the end of the first half. And I think they'll continue to have it covered for the whole game too. That's really a short line to me. Connecticut's one of the worst. Connecticut's hasn't played since the Friday I came back from vacation, which was the 22nd of October. So they played. I know they played a week 0 game against Fresno State, where they also got their ass beat. So then I guess they coupled that with a bye week or something. Anyway, doesn't matter. Clemson will steamroll them.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Clemson too. I think that the Clemson running game will have a big day. So give me Clemson minus 38.
I think Will Shipley will rush for 130 yards against UConn, and everybody in the upstate South Carolina radio will tell us about how it's your second coming again.
You know what, man? I don't know why you listen to those dipshits up there. You could fucking get podcasts and all kind of other shit to listen to.
I have all kinds of shit I listen to. I don't ever watch the news or anything else anymore. I just listen to fuckery all day long.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Just listen to some fuckery. That's some Kale Hall's fuckery station. That's what we should call it. All right, South Carolina at Mizzou. Jackpot, I had the Mazodcast on my show yesterday, and they want you on their show. Are you going to go and do a show with the Mazodcast? Is that going to happen or not?
I don't know. They hadn't told me. They hadn't said anything to me.
Did you send them a response?
They never say anything to me. I can't have anything to respond to.
Yeah, just tweet at them, Jackpot, and then they want you on the show. They even mentioned it in their last podcast. So
shit.
Anyway,
Okay.
Send a tweet to them because they want you on the show. Do it when we get done here because they do want you to be a part of their program. Hopefully, maybe you'll get in there before they knock it out. So We'll see. South Carolina at Mizzou, though. South Carolina is getting 3 points. Oh, man, I think this game's going to be close, Jackpot. I don't know who Mizzou's quarterback's going to be, though. Which way are you going here?
So we're going to be the crappy pocket passer or the crappy dual threat quarterback.
Yeah.
But that's right here. Let's see. Go Cox. Gamecocks win. I mean, Missouri's run defense is absolutely atrocious. South Carolina's going to run all over them. Not according to Billy Cole second, though. Mizzou, USC junior overconfident since they beat UF with the flu. See, here's another fucker. What the fuck? Why is it so damn hard to give us a little bit of fucking credit for a damn win? Everybody, Florida had the flu. Oh, they had the flu. I mean, what's the excuse going to be this week if South Carolina beats Mizzou? Hey, did you know that 40 of their players had fucking typhoid fever? I mean, what the fuck?
Well, no, it's not going to be typhoid fever, Jackpot.
Tennessee beat fucking Kentucky 60 or fucking Missouri 62-28 or whatever it was. So South Carolina surely for about no way that South Carolina could fucking beat them. Shit.
Yeah. Anyway. I don't have any confidence in the Missouri defense at all. And I think South Carolina they've figured out the running back room. Kevin Harris last week looked like Kevin Harris for the first time this season. I think that they will run roughshod over that Mizzou team. Give me South Carolina +3, and that's it. That's our picks, Jackpot. So yeah, I think that I like that. I like South Carolina up there. I really do. I
do too. It's time to turn.
Well, I mean, yeah, and that's the way that it is. You're right. All right, let's take some calls this evening. Did you listen to the last Mizzou podcast or Mazodcast? They said that everything is fine. Yeah, they're fine. Fine. South Carolina's fine. All right, let's go to the phone. Somebody's already calling us here. Let's answer this call. Welcome into the Rob and Kale Show. Good evening.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Kentucky Vanderbilt game.
Sure.
And I've got it on great authority. Mark Stoops had a verbal altercation with the officiating crew and the committee today,
I heard that.
stating that they were conceived on a pull-out couch. Now, I don't know what that means, but I think they'll take it out on him during the Vanderbilt game.
I think you're mistaken. I think it was a futon, which is also known as a flippin' fuck. That's what I think. I don't think it was a. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And 8 turnovers along with that will keep it where Kentucky wins by like 4 points, which will give them 7 wins, and that'll put them on a course with Clemson in the Gator Bowl. But before I get off here, I got a truth bomb for you guys about Kentucky basketball. The moment Calipari signed that lifetime contract, the only thing UK basketball and fans have to look forward to is disappointment. And I'll get off here and listen.
Fuck Kentucky.
Thanks for that.
I don't know. Will the Gator Bowl take 7 to 5 teams?
Look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news to you and all the Gamecock fans that are out there. You have no fucking chance in that game at the end of the season. Just telling you.
Okay.
Just go ahead and set it up right now. I'm
Dude, you have to rely on a busted wheel on a dual threat quarterback who just fell down because he couldn't fucking run anymore.
Look,
to hang on to beat shitty ass Louisville.
I'm telling you because we're friends. I'm just being honest with you. You don't have a snowball's chance in hell. Don't get your hopes up. Don't do it.
We'll revisit this in a few weeks.
All right. Welcome into the Rob and Kale Show. Good evening.
Hey, Rob and Kale. How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, what's up?
Colby calling from Augusta. So I got one thing to say. How does that Carolina women's basketball team do last night? After that extension and raise and all that bullshit.
They won.
They
went on the road.
Everybody.
Yeah. They went on the road and won.
Went on the road and beat the number 5 team in the country.
Woo! Woo! Nah, I'm just joshing y'all. But I do have a real honest question.
Sure.
So I bet on the Pittsburgh UNC game this weekend. I bet UNC to cover. What do y'all think about that? I might have tuned into the show a little bit late.
We didn't have that game in our pick'em there, Jackpot. What do you think about that game?
Thursday night game.
Yeah, it is Thursday night. There you go.
Right, yeah.
What is it? It's UNC at Pittsburgh. The line is what?
6.5. Pitt's a 6.5 favorite, or maybe it's 7, but 6.5, 7 points.
And he said he took who to cover?
North Carolina.
UNC.
I'd say that's a safe bet. I mean, I don't think Pitt's shown enough to. I mean, defensively they're okay, but
they're fine.
They're fine.
They're fine.
But
I got you.
Notre Dame. I mean, North Carolina looked good last week, throwing the thing around. So no.
Well, I just think Sam Howell is playing a little bit better than he has in the previous games. The last 3 games he's played, I mean, I think he's played a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah. You also got to look at the score too. I mean, Pitt did give up 30 points to Duke, and like North Carolina and Wake Forest both held Duke to 7 points. So that's kind of concerning. I mean, Pitt scored 54 against them.
Right.
Look, the weather's not going to be extremely like Pittsburgh-like either, from what I looked at. So that shouldn't affect North Carolina either. So yeah, I'd roll with North Carolina.
And I've looked at a lot of YouTubers like you and Kale, and I feel like this is the lock of the week. If you want to bet on the money line, I feel like UNC +7, put it on the money line. I think that's a lock. But that's just me. I'll probably lose my money just because I came on air and saying that. But you know how luck is.
Yeah. All right, bud. Appreciate it.
But
Thank you for calling the program.
I love the show. Call you back later.
All right,
What's
there you
on?
go.
Okay, Sancho down in the comment section said, "Good job, mods, not posting call-in number."
It's scrolling on the bottom of the screen, sir.
What?
Like the fucking bouncing ball for Sesame Street. It's right there on the bottom of the screen.
He wants
Call
to
the
copy and
show
paste it.
now. Jesus Christ.
I'm telling you what another good good money line bet is, if you wanted to, just throw $20 on something and see if it hit, you could make a bunch off of it. Another, one of those top four teams is going to go down. Look, Washington State at Oregon. Washington State's like 5-3, but they've won. I mean, their losses have been to like BYU, who was good, and there's another couple, but they've pulled some upsets there. They've looked pretty decent. They knocked off Arizona State last week. I think they're really a live dog against Oregon. I think Oregon's primed to get fucked, and I think the coachless Cougars might just be the ones to do the fucking.
Welcome into the program. Good evening.
Hey, yeah, this is Justin off of YouTube. I got a question. What if Ole Miss beats A&M and Mississippi State beats Auburn this weekend? If Alabama beats Arkansas next weekend, would that be West champs?
No. Well, hold on. Repeat that again for me. The scenario.
Okay,
again.
if Mississippi State beats Auburn, right?
Right.
And say Ole Miss beats A&M, what Alabama have to do is beat Arkansas. Would that be West champions?
Yes, in theory, because then both of those teams would have 3 losses. Alabama would have 1 game left to lose, and that would just be the Iron Bowl. So yeah, if both of those teams lose this weekend, then if my math's right, Alabama wins the West.
That's what I was thinking. All right, that's all I want to say, man. Thank you.
All right, have a good night.
You too. Bye.
All right. 803-470-2905, 803-470-2905. Join us on the show now. There we go. Let's see here. And welcome into the program. Good evening.
What's going on? This is Sancho from Tennessee.
Hi, Sancho from Tennessee. I'm glad that you were able to use the Reading Rainbow line down at the bottom there and actually get the phone number. Hopefully you have something wonderful to tell us on the show, since you thought we were trying to keep you off of it. But go ahead, sir.
No. Well, I started off watching the live stream late, so it wasn't rolling across the stream at the bottom. So that's why I was asking. So first of all, I want to say congratulations, Jackpot. I was watching your live stream, and I couldn't be more happy for you for beating the Gators.
Thank you.
Hey, and I'm proud of you, man, and I'm glad that you got that satisfaction.
Thank you.
And first of all, I want to say
well, we only did it because they all had the flu, but still.
Do what?
It was because they all had the flu. That's the only reason we won, according to some people.
Oh, dude, hey, man, everybody's got excuses. You already know that.
Here's my thing about it, though. The line on the game never changed. So if they all had the flu and that was actually valid, that point spread would have dropped down to like 2 touchdowns like overnight, and it didn't. So yeah. Anyway.
Hey, man, I can't be more happy for you. Like, I started watching your channel. I'm a Tennessee fan, and I really didn't care much for the Gamecocks, but after following you, yeah, all right. I'm glad that South Carolina wins, because I like watching your videos and all that. But after watching Rob and listening to Beg and Megan, I see what Beg and Megan said about Rob. He is definitely a spin doctor, dude. No matter what, he will not admit. He always tries to spin. He's like a politician. Rob is a politician.
He's stubborn like a mule. He's like a. I don't know if you ever plowed the old-fashioned way. but I have. When our tractor was broken when I was younger, and we had a mule, and my grandpa got on that thing, and he'd go through one row of corn this way and the other row of corn, and that thing wouldn't turn around. He wouldn't turn around. He wouldn't turn around for shit. So Grandpa just had to go plow the other fields like the mule pulled him. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like how he does. He's kind of like the tail that wags the dog. There, he's not going to admit that he's wrong about anything. You're not going to change his mind. And he learned from the best. The person that did this show before me, you ever have seen the Comrade? Don't know, probably hadn't. But he was.
Yeah, I watched a few with him on it, but I don't necessarily. I didn't watch it so many, but like, no, dude, like that dude is like.
It didn't really blow up until I
became try to spin everything.
Well.
But man, I ain't gonna keep y'all. I just wanted to say, like, it is so obvious, Rob. You're a freaking spin doctor, just like Beggin' Megan said. No wonder he gives you shit. And Jackpot, I just wanted to say, dude, I'm pulling for the Gamecocks, and I hated them until I started watching your channel. I just wanted to say, man, I love you, dude. You're funny as hell, and keep it up, dude.
Well, thank you. I'm glad that that my commentary was, something that could bring another Gamecock fan into the mix, or sometime Gamecock fan. I was a sometime Tennessee Vol fan on Saturday night. Not gonna lie to you, I was happy to see them take care of Kentucky. I don't know who I'm gonna be pulling for this weekend. Just don't know.
Man, you know that you're gonna be pulling for Tennessee to beat Georgia, but you know what? I don't expect them to win. But it's just the fact, like, hey, I'm pulling for South Carolina from this point forward. Like, when they're not playing Tennessee, just because of your videos, dude, I'm pulling for them to beat who they play. Just, obviously I love your reactions, but I love watching your videos, dude.
Thank you. Go Rocky Top from Cox or something. Hey,
I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Y'all take it easy now.
Blake,
right.
What are you talking about? I'm in the scratch ticket. I'm in the scratch ticket hot zone. What are you talking about? Elaborate.
What? Scratch ticket hot zone.
I'm in the scratch ticket hot zone right now.
Hall & Oates wants to see us in a Hell in a Cell match.
What?
Hall & Oates says he wants to see us in a Hell in a Cell match. How about that?
I thought we should be in a hardcore match. I'll hit you over the head with a damn cookie sheet.
Welcome into the program. Good evening.
It was nice to hear one of my disciples call in there, giving you a little bit of grief, Rob.
Okay. What do you have for the program
listen,
this evening, sir?
Well, I tuned in just in time to hear Jackpot say that he plowed the old-fashioned way, and I got really nervous. But I listened to the entire explanation there, and I felt
all
a whole lot better.
All the sheep in Simpsonville got nervous too.
Yeah, I felt better after I heard the explanation there.
Yeah.
But so Jackpot, if you guys went out, which I think is a real possibility, do you not, sir?
I do.
So have you looked at what? We'll keep that clip. We'll keep that clip handy, won't we, Jackpot?
Yep, add that to the bookcase.
Add that to the bookcase. Yep.
So what? Let me ask you this: what's the best case scenario
I didn't even play your music for you. They're going to the Gasparilla Bowl. That's where they're going.
I mean, obviously, Auburn is going to be a huge test. I mean, that's definitely the toughest test by far the rest of the season. But I mean, we got them at home, and Bo Nix doesn't play as well away from Jordan Hare as he does at home. So they got Alabama coming the next week. I mean, I think they have a legitimate shot at beating them this year. I don't see it. I don't think they're beating Alabama this year. Not with a first-year head coach. Stranger things have happened, I'm guessing. But they're going to be looking. They're going to be looking ahead to that. There will be a bit of a revenge factor going into Willie B. But I don't know. Man, that's going to be a tough one. I'm concerned about that.
Florida fans would have told you you're not beating Florida with a first-year head coach. So you see how that went. And as far as beating Auburn, I believe when you play them, the flu season will still be in full swing, so you do have a chance there.
The swine flu.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So we know Rob's joke of an ACC team is going to the Condiment Bowl. But so best case for your guys, what are you looking at after you went out?
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. They're going to the Gasparilla Bowl. That's where they're going.
We'll finish with a record. We'll be too good to go for that. I don't know, man. 8-4. I don't know where that team normally goes. Outback Bowl, maybe.
Gator Bowl, Outback Bowl. I don't even know if the Gator Bowl is still a thing the way they change bowls so much these days, but
it is. Isn't it called the Tax Slayer or something?
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Gator Bowl, Music City Bowl, Capital One Bowl. Any of those are good for me.
Yeah,
I think we might be a tier below. I think we might be a tier below the Outback and Capital One bowls. Damn it, if we could just find somebody a little bit better to play that last week of the season that we could knock off. I don't know. Maybe if we could play Tennessee again instead, and beat them, that might bolster us a little bit. But you got to play. You got to play who's on the schedule. So I guess it's Crybaby, Dabo, or Bud.
You know what, though? I've been saying this for years that we needed to get your shithole program off of our schedule because it brings us down. We should schedule fucking Wofford. I stand by that. You don't do shit for our schedule. I'm tired of you people. Oh, we beat Florida, so we might have a chance. I'll stand.
You don't do shit for anyone's schedule this year.
You don't do shit for our schedule. You don't do shit for our schedule. So there you go with that.
You don't do anything for NC State's schedule.
Okay.
Look at Georgia. We thought we had a big win. First game of the season looked great until you guys shit the bed the entire rest of the season, basically.
You need to be careful.
Down both legs.
You couldn't score on that defense. You didn't score a touchdown on that defense, so
didn't need to.
Didn't need to. Exactly.
Hey, you won the game. Congratulations to you. We'll see how you guys finish out the season. So, everything's tailor-made for you right now. I'm just saying. Tailor-made for you.
Jackpot.
JT Daniels was hurt.
Yeah.
JT Daniels isn't hurt.
Go ahead.
He was hurt.
JT Daniels is. Oh God, he's not hurt.
He was hurt. He was limited. No. Yes, he was. He was very limited against Clemson. Very limited.
In the Clemson game.
He was never healthier than he was against South Carolina this year. That's the healthiest he's been.
Okay. Sure.
Yep.
I don't buy all that.
Hey, on a side note, Jackpot mentioned the Music City Bowl. In Athens they call that the Mark Richt Bowl. You know that, Rob?
I honestly didn't know that. Do they really call it that because of that?
Yeah.
Wow.
He managed to take a couple different teams full of nothing but NFL talent to the Music City Bowl. I know he's your boyfriend.
Didn't Mark Richt lose the Liberty Bowl? Didn't Mark Richt lose the bowl game to UCF before it was cool to lose to UCF?
Yep, he sure did. He had about 12 first rounders on that team and lost to UCF. Yeah. Brilliant coach there, Rob.
Why don't you hold your dicks for a minute? We'll be done here in a second.
Anything else that you'd like to throw out there this evening, sir?
I'm going to sign off with 43-18, Rob.
All right. 803-470-2905. 803-470-2905. Welcome into the program. Good evening.
Hello. I have a question for Rob, and I'll get off here and listen to you.
All right. What you got?
Okay. Will South Carolina beat Clemson in the Gator Bowl?
They're not going to play in the Gator Bowl. What are you talking about? These are your fans, Jackpot. Talking about South Carolina.
Just a little bit confused. That was a
Uh,
lady.
That's fucking trash.
Thank you, Virtual Jackpot. 803-470-2905. 803-470-2905. That's the number to dial if you'd like to join us here on the program. Goodness gracious.
Although, so is that a woman or a 12-year-old boy? I believe that is someone whose testes haven't dropped as of yet.
Welcome to the program. Good evening.
Hey, this is Moonshine again.
Hi,
Sitting up
Moonshine.
here on these, sitting up here on these hills enjoying my beer barrel ice cold. And I hear Cal say he'd want to play Tennessee again. I would enjoy hanging another half a century on him. Him and his Gamecocks. But that's right, Dixieland. But Georgia, I just wanted to call in and tell Georgia, all them Georgia fans, they better strap it up because they're coming to Knox Vegas and they're not going to like it. Y'all have a good one.
I don't think.
I appreciate that your call, sir.
All
but,
right, man.
You're picking a fight with the number one team in the country. Very good. I mean,
I don't think anybody likes going to Knox Vegas.
Yeah,
including the people that live and call their home city and address Knox Vegas. I don't think I like it either.
All right, let's take another call here. And welcome into the program. Good evening.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I don't think Shane Beamer has enough sense to get out of the shower and shit. Have a good night.
What the fuck was that?
What are we doing out there?
Loser, South Carolina.
What a fucking shithole call that was.
So he's gonna take a shit in the shower and have to stomp it down the drain.
He's gonna shit in the shower, Jack.
He's gonna shit in the shower and stomp it down the drain.
That soundbite, you may hear that again. I'm gonna pull that soundbite, by God. Holy shit. Welcome into the program. Good evening.
This is Billy.
Hi, Billy. Are you gonna make a reference to Shane Beamer shitting in the shower, or are we gonna have a better call than that?
No, I'll try to do better. I want to first apologize to Jackpot for about the flu thing in Florida.
Oh, it's all right, Billy.
I figured you were just joking. Everybody's joking about that. It's more of a mock towards
I
Florida.
live in Florida, and you can't. I live down here in Florida. You can't find Theraflu or anything on the shelves. Everybody's got it down here.
Oh shit. Well, good luck for that, sir. Hopefully, we can send you some Theraflu if you need it.
But yeah, anyway, I did a little research last night and on a different topic. Did y'all have Oklahoma playing this weekend at all?
Oklahoma's playing. Who are they playing?
Baylor.
Yeah, Baylor. Yeah, we didn't have that in our picks. No.
Well, I get beat.
Just for information, in their conference, they have not beat a team that's got a winning schedule in their conference.
Yeah.
In the Big 12, they have their Nebraska's 1-6, West Virginia's 2-4, Kansas State's 3-3, Texas. Let's see, they're 2-4, TCU's 2-4, Kansas is 0-6, and Texas Tech is 2-4.
Nebraska
and they barely beat Tulane. So this thing about Oklahoma being eighth, they shouldn't even be in the top 10 in their overall schedule. They've played two teams that's got winning schedules. Texas Tech is 5-4, and then Oklahoma is Oklahoma. In their conference, they have not beat anybody that's got a winning schedule in that conference, and they got weak wins.
Yeah, I mean they're still they haven't been exactly an overpowering team either. I'm sure that some Oklahoma or some we have a Texas fan later calling up saying Lincoln Riley can't get out of the shower to shit. That may come up later.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah.
Man,
It might happen.
So I just don't, these people. And as far as Cincinnati, I was pulling for Cincinnati. I'm not a Cincinnati fan, but they're on the struggle bus. They do have a good win against Notre Dame. Notre Dame probably had the flu that day. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, enjoying the show. I just want to apologize to the Carolina Jackpot. We're just messing with you. But, they did beat a team that only lost to Alabama by 2 later.
That's right.
Yeah, all right. Appreciate your call,
That
Billy.
loss out of Pulse.
All right. Well, 803-470-2905. Take a couple more calls this evening before we get out of here. 803-470-2905.
Yeah, I think Baylor gets them this weekend. I think Oklahoma loses this weekend, and I think Oregon loses. I'm calling it.
So you got all of them losing.
I don't have everyone losing, but I have those 2 losing.
All right, fair enough.
Fuck Oklahoma.
Yeah, fuck them. 803-470-2905. 803-470-2905. Jackpot's going to do some live stream on Saturday.
Would you be shocked, Rob? Rob, the last game of the season, would you be shocked? Would you be shocked to see Cincinnati lose to East Carolina the last game of the season, the way they've been playing these last 3 weeks?
They struggle with Navy. They struggle with Tulsa. I mean, would you be shocked? I wouldn't be shocked.
And East Carolina blew out South Florida. East Carolina blew out Temple this past weekend. I mean, and it is a road game. It's possible.
I'm not buying that at all. Cincinnati, Oklahoma, not buying either one of those teams, to be honest.
I don't think Purdue can go into Columbus and beat Ohio State, win them all 88. I think they can keep it close for a while, and even cover the spread, which I picked them to do. But I don't think that they have enough to knock them off. Ohio State just has too much offense for too dynamic of an offense for Purdue to match up with that way for the whole game.
A good comment here. Cincinnati plays teams all year that SEC teams schedule for homecoming. Lisa says, which bowl game do you think Clemson will go to? It's funny because
the Miami Car Care Bowl.
It's funny because Megan normally is dumb,
the
but
Poulon Weed Eater Independence Bowl.
I think Clemson finishes 8-4, or I'm sorry, not 8-4. I think Clemson finishes 9-3.
No.
And what I mean, and what you think? Wake Forest is going to beat them? I don't agree with all that.
7-5. 7-5. Get your last win this weekend.
Oh man!
Ending the season on a 2-game losing streak, and then you're going to lose to Texas in the Meineke Car Care Bowl.
All right, the Meineke Car Care Bowl is that even a bowl anymore?
I don't know. Might as well be.
Okay.
Everything else fucking is. You're going to lose to South Alabama in the GoDaddy.com Bowl.
By the way, did you hear that Jake Bentley tore his MCL and he may be done for the year?
Hate it for him. He's got to come. He's going to miss this week's game. He's got to be able to come back for the Vols, though. He's got to finish his college career 4-0 against the Vols.
Yeah. Oh goodness, the Cheez-It Bowl. That is the Cheez-It Bowl, Lisa. You're right. They could go to that one. Megan says the downfall. That's the other thing too, man. All these people want to talk about is the downfall of Dabo Sweeney. Oh, bless your little hearts. Bless your sweet little hearts.
He's been getting kind of angry on his press conferences lately. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. Welcome into the program. Good evening.
Hi, this is.
Hey, what? Go.
Hi, this is Tech. Hey, good evening, gentlemen. This is Texas A&M fan.
Oh,
Hello,
hey.
Texas A&M fan. How are you, sir?
Hi, it's going pretty good tonight.
Okay. What do you have for the show, sir?
Hold your mind.
Listen, I normally don't comment on ignorance, but the guy from Arkansas.
Okay, go ahead, man. Listen on your phone, not on your monitor there, buddy. Listen to your phone,
Oh,
okay?
shit. Hey, listen. Yeah, the guy was talking shit. He said he has the same mentality as the fucking Poe and all the other motherfuckers.
Was he an Arkansas fan?
Yeah, he was from fucking Arkansas. He had some kind of ass fetish. He said something about putting a pine cone in fucking Kiffin's ass and fucking something. I don't know, the guy's ignorant. But what's happened, he don't realize that our offense played nothing in the game against Arkansas. Our fucking quarterback we were one score down in the fourth fucking quarter. Our quarterback threw the ball off our fucking offensive lineman's helmet, and they fucking intercepted it, and that was the end of the game. We should have just turned around and handed it to the running back. Arkansas hadn't beat us in 10 years, and they won't beat us for another fucking 10 years. So, let's get over the fucking Arkansas on a rampage. They've had a nice season, but they're not all that great. And anyway, I was talking about. I want to tell Jack about the A&M South Carolina trophy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, that trophy jackpot, it doesn't ever go to South Carolina or it doesn't ever go to A&M. It stays at the Alamo.
That's because the bottom died at the Alamo. So
it doesn't make any no.
Yeah, so even if the Carolina wins, they don't get to take it back to the state. It's kind of a weird, like I said, it's kind of a weird deal. It's like some famous artist did it or whatever. It's like some kind of treasure or some kind of bullshit. Anyway, I didn't have much for the show tonight. I was just a little.
I don't know why they would have a trophy
and fucking talking shit about, all the stuff. And I'm worried about the game in Oxford because it's got game day there, and something's not right about this fucking shit. Something don't add up over there. But anyway, we'll see how it goes.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't understand why South Carolina and Texas A&M have any kind of trophy they play for. I don't understand that because it's not a rivalry. I mean, never played before the first time before 2014. South Carolina never played Texas A&M, and since we've been playing them, it hasn't been much of a rivalry since. So, because I think one of the members of the two teams has to kind of win some games for something to become a rivalry, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, you got to win at least one. So that's a good point.
Adam Lockwood says, Carolina Jackpot, you owe me a shout out since our talk on me stumbling up on your channel. I'm the Tennessee fan that said I would subscribe. Okay. Go Vols, and my prediction is Georgia 31-17. I'm glad to see you have confidence in your team there. At least you're realistic. Everybody else is telling me what's okay. We got here Tennessee 34, Georgia 28. Well, and Georgia's not giving up 34 points to them. Ain't nobody scored more than 13 points on them all year. Yet y'all think you're scoring 3 more touchdowns than that. Please.
Look, if we had to figure out a way for Georgia to lose that game, the way that it would happen would have to be Stetson Bennett decides to throw 4 interceptions and the blood pressure medicine for Beggin' Megan doesn't work. He drops dead and Tennessee wins 27-25. something like that. So that's pretty much the only way that it can happen is a bunch of damn turnovers. Is basically the only way that it could happen. So we'll see.
Yeah. Not sure about that.
Not sure about that. All right, final call for calls 803-470-2905. 803-470-2905.
Tennessee probably will get a Cry Hard Award.
Yeah. We should have our Player of the Week award. We should do that. Pick give it a make it somebody a Player of the Week. I don't know. We have to figure that out. Lisa says she just wants to see Tennessee beat Georgia. Okay.
Sort of like the Mazodcast has the Kirk Farmer's Hair Player of the Week award.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would we have? The DJ's broken ukulele Player of the Week.
No, we would probably call it the would probably I'd have to call it something creative like Jackpot's Lotto Winners of the Week or something. I don't know. The Jackoff's Jack. I'm fucking stupid.
What?
Oh, I don't know. I'm fucking dumb tonight, Jackpot. I'm fucking ignorant and silly tonight.
The Shane Beamer Waffle Stomp
there.
Player of the Week.
Yeah, who came up with that? That's great. Is that yours by yourself?
Well, somebody in the comment section called stomping a shit down the shower the waffle stomp.
The waffle, the Shane Beamer Waffle Stomp player, the Beamer Waffle Stomp Player of the Week. Lisa says the Candy Liquor Player of the Week. That's up in there in the two. The Shit in the Shower Award for Mr. Boogie. That could be the shit play of the week. We could do that. The Shower Shit Award. Thank you, Justin. Oh, damn it. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Waffle stomping. That is what it is called. Okay.
Wow.
Anyway. All right. Well, Jackpot will have a stream up on Saturday. Appreciate you folks checking out the rundown during the day. We've had some good shows there. Developing a nice audience of folks that watch that.
Hopefully, I don't go into cardiac arrest Saturday.
Yeah, the Turkey Tit Player of the Week. Oh my god!
They got really offended and upset 2 years ago when South Carolina lost to Missouri, and I did a video the next day talking shit about the program and their stadium and everything, and I talked about their stadium and compared it to Jim Cornette, back in the day when he was, talked about whatever promotion him and the Midnight Express were wrestling at the time. I guess it was like the Mid-South or something, and they went to the Superdome, and they wrestled in an event there. And there was for some reason they had booked this thing in the Superdome, and there was 5,000 people in the Superdome, and they said that the crowd that looked like a piss hole in a snowbank. And I made fun of the Missouri, so it looked like a piss hole in the snowbank because there's 15,000 people in this 70,000 seat stadium. They got all fucking mad about it.
Yeah, Adam asked if I'm from the North because my accent doesn't sound Southern. I can share this with you folks. I work in radio for iHeartRadio, but I had a stroke 9 years ago, and I had to basically learn how to speak again. And I had to, basically do speech therapy and everything else to get because I almost bit my tongue off. So a little morbid there, but that happened. So yeah. So my accent comes, I don't really have that Southern accent, I guess, especially when I read stuff professionally. I do books and stuff like that, but I was born in Charleston, so I am a South Carolinian at heart. I did not grow up in Delaware. Fuck off, Brandon Kuhn. No big deal, man. I shared that with you folks, man.
Delaware. Nothing comes from fucking Delaware.
Yeah, nothing good comes out of Delaware. No, the reason that I had a stroke is because I took my kids to we're at this hotel up in the mountains. I hit my head on a slide, and then they said that I got it kind of knocked me silly, and then I ended up
Somebody said you got knocked silly and you yelled "Go Cox" and like you lapsed into a Todd Ellis moment or something, and I don't know what happened after that.
I don't know. But they said that it was a combination of the bump on my head and then the altitude up there when I was hiking. When I came back down, they said the fluid in my brain just kind of went silly. So yeah, you can make fun of me about that.
No, I'm not making fun.
No, I mean it doesn't bother me, but there was like I was in a coma for like 3 days. I was pretty much out of it. So, but yeah, it was not very
Didn't JR have a stroke?
No, he had Bell's palsy, which is something that's different, but I don't think he had a stroke.
Okay.
So, but yeah, anyway, that was a long, long time ago. It was crazy because I didn't know if I would ever be able to get back on the radio again, which was fucking insane. Couldn't drive for 6 months. That was a real shitty point in my life. Sucked. Anyway.
Wow.
I'm gonna end with that morbid ass shit. Let's find something. Don't we have here? We got something. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's end with this.
I like to bookmark and pinpoint different events in my life by a Gamecock loss. It's like a timeline of suck.
You said it, not me.
I swear, I better not go out there and fucking lose this weekend.
No, look. Oh, by the way, that's my lock. That's my lock of the weekend. By the way, I think South Carolina is going to roll Missouri. So there you go with that. Maybe I'm the kiss of death. And I'll tell you what, Jackpot. If I am, you can motherfuck me on the show on Sunday. Fuck you, Rob.
I say you fucking jinxed us.
Fucking jinxed us.
Now we're going 7-5.
Jesus fucking Christ. Let's end the show on that.